Oh, really? Okay, this is from some Ganda Chanko. Subject is Dominic in NXT. Good day, gents. Question for Konnan. Do you think that John Mysterio could benefit from time at NXT or some time off to grow up a little? Maybe put him some size, look a little older, just mature a little in terms of his presentation. He's decent enough in the ring, but then oftentimes he comes across as a boy amongst men, and because of his physical stature, sometimes it's hard to buy him as a legitimate threat to these grown men he's often up against. But maybe that can work in his favor as an underneath babyface. Just some food for thought if he's to be taken seriously as a potential future main eventer. I'll let Konnan answer this first.
Oh, you make some valid points. Yeah, he could use some NXT training. I mean, he was thrown into the deep end very quick. Yeah.
So next is from, and I would agree with that too. We've actually discussed this before. So next from Under Dawson, the subject is Kevin Nash podcast. It was just announced a few days ago that the legendary Kevin Nash is starting his own podcast. People can't wait for this. Nash is one of the greatest shoot interview guys of all time, so his podcast will be a must-hear. His co-host for the podcast is Sean Oliver. Konnan, you may be worried about the talking you and causing drama. Sean Oliver is a very good interviewee, but he's known for being able to spin the conversations into the direction he wants and can do people into talking wrestlers that he personally doesn't like. Boring Billy Body, that's what the guy says on Under Dawson. So this guy's not a Billy Body fan. I doubt Kevin's like that. I don't know what they're going to, I don't know. I think they're just taking that format into the podcast format.
I'm surprised it took Sean so long, actually.
Right. What about, what do you think, Konnan?
What was the question?
Do you think they're going to talk you because Sean Oliver's helping him run the podcast? I would say no.
I don't really give a who. Okay, here's my first question. Sean Oliver, I know that he's the guy that does the interviews and that I owed him money from years ago, and he's pissed off. All right, but who is he? Is he just like a?
He does an interview. He's an interviewer, like in a historian.
He's an interviewer. All right, yeah. That's his whole thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
bro, you know me, and I've gone on record on this. I would have to value his opinion for me to give a what he thinks about me, and I don't. So he can cry all day, all night. He can keep telling Kevin Nash I took $500 from all day, all night. I don't give a.
So next is from Gary
And I'm
Hand.
cool with Kevin. Right now, me and Kevin are cool. Obviously, if you take shots, they'll come back. Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100. My co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!